What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, we're going to get into thralls. I'm going to show you what the best thrall is to get in the Isle of Siptah. These are only thralls that actually spawn on the map, so these are not going to include purge thralls or surge thralls because I wanted a list of something that you could actually find on the map. And what I'm going to say is most of the camps that you go to, you're going to find at least one spot, one location in that camp that's going to allow you to find a named thrall. So continue to farm the different camps. If people are having a hard time finding thralls, I will definitely come back and do a video showing you the locations of where all these thralls are. Additionally, I'd recommend that if you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe, click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video, because I've got a ton of videos coming out and guides for the Isle of Siptah, so stay tuned for more coming in the future. Now, I cannot guarantee that this is 100% every thrall that can be found in the Isle of Siptah, because there's some interesting things going on with the thralls that are in the Isle of Siptah. Many of them have come over from the exiled lands and many of them have not. So without testing every single spot on the Isle of Siptah, it's impossible for me to know exactly what's spawning in the exiled lands. However, this is going to be a really good guide to get you started, and as you guys come across things, go ahead, come back to this video and ask me questions about thralls in the comment section below. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into it here. We're going to start with some honorable mentions. We're going to start with Captain Oda here. Now, Captain Oda is in a group of thralls that belong to the Black Hand faction. So, Captain Oda is just an example of some of the other thralls that you can find in the Isle of Siptah. However, they don't hit the best thralls list. But let's get into the stats here. So you can see it comes out of the box with 2,794 hit points. It has 1 in strength, 2 in agility, 3 in vitality, 30 in accuracy, 15 in survival, and her melee damage modifier is 1.2376, and her ranged modifier is 1.54. She gains 193 hit points per point in vitality. Now, she does gain the most hit points per point in vitality out of all of the thralls that I'm going to show you in this video. So, if you're looking for something that's just going to give you a ton of vitality, the Black Hand faction named thralls may be your way to go. Moving on down the line, we have Eric the Slayer. Now, Eric the Slayer is in a group of thralls known as the Wanderers, and all of the Wanderers are here on the Isle of Siptah. And we'll jump into his stats. So, strength of 0, agility of 0, vitality of 15, accuracy of 0, survival of 30, his 2,049 total hit points, and his point per point in vitality is going to be 92.6. He has a melee damage modifier of 1.3 and a ranged modifier of 1.3125. The next one on our list are part of the Black Corsair group, and there are 3 total named thralls in this group. So this is one, Swashbuckler Tarn. Here's another one, Swashbuckler Jira, and the last one, Swashbuckler Joran. So let's go ahead and look at their stats. Now, all 3 of these thralls are gonna have the exact same stats. So they come out of the box with 1,994 total hit points. They have 0 in strength, 12 in agility, 3 in vitality, accuracy is 5, and survival is 0. Their melee damage modifier is 1.56 and the range modifier is 1.575. The points they gain per point in vitality is 64.6, and it's 6 forever. It's never ending 6. So 64.7 basically is what they're going to get per point in vitality. On down the list, we have the Stygian Invaders. Now, there are only 2 named thralls in the Stygian Invader group. So we have Kunar the Invader, and we have Umbra the Slayer. So both of these thralls are going to have the exact same stats. So if we look at their stats, they have 3,576 hit points. 0 in strength, 15 in agility, 10 in vitality, 20 in accuracy, 0 in survival. Their melee damage modifier is 1.56, and their ranged damage modifier is 1.575. They gain 57.6 hit points per point in vitality. So their melee and ranged damage modifier are exactly the same as the Black Corsair. However, they start out with more initial hit points, and they don't gain as many hit points per point in vitality. So it's kind of a toss-up on these ones. When you find them, when you come across them, go ahead and knock out either one. All right, so moving on down the list, we now have the Accursed, and I'm gonna show you just a whole bunch of Accursed that are available. We have Delencia the Accursed, Sonia the Accursed, Jarek the Accursed, Orvar the Accursed, Oyvind the Accursed, Beast Tamer Verret the Accursed, Beast Tamer Ulfrin the Accursed, Beast Tamer Frida the Accursed, Cormag the Accursed, and last but not least, Lesteret the Accursed. Now, all of these thralls are going to have the exact same damage modifiers, stats, the whole 9 yards. So let's take a look at what they have. They come out of the box with 5,547 total hit points, strength of 15, 0 agility, 30 vitality, 0 accuracy, and 0 survival. Their melee damage modifier is 2.21, and their range damage modifier is 2.2. Their hit points per point in vitality is 77.4. And we have one more thrall. We have what could be the best thrall. What it's going to come down to is your leveling style and how you want your thrall to come out. If you want more hit points, you're going to go with the Accursed that I just showed you. If you want more damage, you're going to go with the Accursed Berserker. Now, the difference is with the Accursed Berserker versus the other Accursed is that it comes out of the box with less points in health, 4,437 total hit points. However, it does have a higher melee damage modifier than the other Accursed, and you're going to have to decide whether the points are worth it to go after this thrall. So these stats are strength of 15, agility of 0, vitality of 30, accuracy of 0, survival of 0. The points per point in vitality gained is 61.9. So definitely has less points going into vitality than the other Accursed, and it actually starts with less hit points than the other Accursed. However, it does have a melee damage modifier of 2.24 and a range damage modifier of 2.21. So you're getting a 0.03 increase with the Accursed Berserker over the other Accursed. So bottom line is that any of the Accursed named thralls are going to be where you want to go. They have the highest hit points out of all the other thralls that spawn on the map, and they also have the highest damage modifier of all the other thralls that spawn on the map. And one thing that I will say, it's not hard to find an Accursed Berserker. They seem to spawn a lot. A lot of the Accursed actually seem to spawn quite a bit, and you can see that Funcom's figured it out. They know what thralls you're going to go after, so they know these are going to be early game thralls. You'll grab these if you have to early game, and then once we make it past early game here, since the Isle of Sipta is geared towards level 60 gameplay, look at how many more thralls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 total thralls geared towards late game play. Now, this is only thralls that you can find on the actual Isle of Sipta map. This does not include thralls that would come in either the Surge or the Purge. I haven't had time to dive deep into those things yet, but I will do that, and if there's something that sticks out to me, I'll definitely do another video about that. However, the purges that I've gotten so far have been the Accursed purges, and I've been getting these guys in those purges, so that's a great way to obtain them if you're having a hard time finding them on the map. However, I will say that purge is rough. It's much like the Sumerian purge on the Exiled Lands, or like the Beast Tamer purge, except it does not have all of the animals that come with that one. So for me, it's going to be an easy choice. I'm either going to run with a female Berserker, or I'm going to run with the Delencia. That's just how I get down. You guys let me know, what thrall are you looking for? Does it matter? Are you just going to grab any Accursed and be good with it? Or is there a specific thrall that you're going to be looking for? Let me know that in the comment section below. The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. Thank you very much. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not a subscriber, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video. Now, if you're not done watching, there's 2 videos on the screen. You could pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.